Hey guys, just wanted to go over a few things. Jigabob just kind of reminded me to show, and actually I told Cordy I was going to show a demo of this, but a couple of things I've been doing, or a few things I've been doing. Yeah, that's a really crappy logo. It won't be that. I was just goofing around. So I finished this transition file, and it's a 1.12.2 file, so we can use MC, or I can use MCEdit and do whatever. But it's got all the commands for 1.13, so or 1.13, so it will convert, and then the map will automatically work. I just have to physically go into the areas to load them, or it just crashes. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing in the trivia, and if you're interested, if you're getting a little bit tired of your current project. Yeah, I don't like that. Let me just start and show you. This is the trivia branch, and it's not. Oh, right, because it's the 1.12 thing. I'm just gonna go back here, and I'm gonna start this branch. The spawn chunks are shaping up pretty good. A lot going in. I'm also looking at, I think, yeah, I'm keeping this on 5 chunks, just so that everything works in 5 chunks for the lower end computers. And basically, when you get to this part, you won't even you'll be sent into this pressure plate, and you'll automatically go into the areas you need to go when you're playing the map. But anyway, this is the trivia here. So this is the mechanic that we're going with. Cordy came up with this kind of idea of what you'll see here. I like the little pop-up things. They're invisible skeletons. And I was going to use blocks, but Cordy's like, use mobs because you won't need a weapon or anything, or a tool. So the first question is the same as what they were in the other 2 maps, basically. You just punch in adventure mode. Oh yeah, this cool little effect here. General, technical, and community. And then you can go either one. There's 10 questions on each hallway, but we've got some themed questions this time, so I can actually ask, what's this map maker of this map and all that. I wanted to highlight that this time. My kids are so loud. Technical is going to be redstone and command block questions. And right now I'm working on the generals. So each of these things you're going to see, they're like this. And the ones that are concrete I haven't actually finished, but little rooms like this. This is what I was kind of thinking if you were interested in building a room or two. I need 30 of them total. This is just for the questions, not even for the punishments. If you remember in Diversity 2, when you got it wrong, you had to do a little consequence. So we're doing that again. But these are where they go to get the questions asked. So the first question is in here. We've just got, I think this room, actually I can't remember how wide it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, well, 6 plus 6, 12, 13. 13 plus the walls. So you could go technically 15 by 15, and then I think it's a 15 height, but you'll see there's a little bit of difference. Anyway, the we'll go to adventure mode here. Whoops. This is one. Where is it? How do you do it? How do you bring it up? There we go. 1815A. So you come in here, and these things will pop up, and sometimes they're different blocks, sometimes they're not, and it's a really basic question. I always do a really stupid, easy question. The first one, it says, "What's the which food is not in the game?" So you get apples, cake. I can't get the cake block because these are actually items, and it looks weird when it's the cake item. So I gotta use a hay block because I guess it's wheat. Mushroom stew, which goes in here, so it's kind of like a little room that invades your space as well. But every one of the question or answers pops up from these sea lanterns, and there is a emerald block because we're in the lime branch, so it kind of adds. It's popsicles, with a little sound like that. Correct. Not sure if I like that. Oh, I don't know where it says there. Question. So here's then it would open up the next one. So you can see this falls down. Now, I do not like this. If you notice here, I like the question It's about the world border, but look how long these are. So I'm probably going to change this, but that's the correct one there. So you'll see now, this is one of the rooms. And it's cool because on random tick 0, the grass doesn't get, I should go into creative actually. The grass doesn't get changed to dirt. So it's really simple and really kind of cool. And then we just have dirt blocks that pop up here. And this is kind of the proof of the answer. So I'm going to try to use at least amount of words as possible. In Diversity 2, I used words to explain the answers. I'm just going to try and do it as a visual representation this time. So they can see, yeah, sunflower does face east on that one. And then here's another interesting room. I've got a little surprise. I'm not going to tell you guys. You'll see it. I hope it works. But this is kind of the thing. If you want to design one of these rooms, or 2 or 3 or 4 if you want, I would be happy to take anything. As I said, they are 13 by 13 would be really good. 15 by 15 if you need to. And you can see here we've got, see, I moved this one up. So, little mob spawners there. Gives you a question. And then here's a room. Oh, I was gonna try to do a campsite, but I don't know if it's gonna work out. But basically, when I have these rooms, just, well, if I go over here, you'll see. Haven't done anything down the other hallways, but here's a, oh, not that one. That's nothing. So here's a basic room. It's just an open space with nothing in it. That we want to just decorate to have 30 interesting little rooms that they go in. And I think it should go over pretty well. So I'll just show you the rest of what I've done. And if you are interested at all... Oh yeah, so here's bringing back Diversity 2. This is... Okay, yeah, this won't be there. I was just kind of figuring out the distance, I think. So a button will appear there. And the water looks really interesting in 113. This one I didn't like because if you look, it blocks the answers. So you can't really see it. So I wanted to change this one. Plus, then I discovered I could use the sandstone look for something in Diversity 2. So I'm going to tear out this and do something different. But it was kind of cool because it's like walking into a desert temple. And then this one I started, but I don't really like it. I was going to try to do a little house layout, but I don't know. I don't really like how it blocks there. I'd rather have one room, like a kitchen or something. But I've got a kitchen in survival, so I might not do that. And then this one I did. So it kind of blocks it, but when let me get a button here. These buttons appear when you advance. So, yeah, this is the end poem question. So you can, this one's pushing it. You can just, I had to raise these names are over top of, our custom names of area effect clouds. I gotta put an item frame with the elytra there. I don't know if I should put stuff in the chest or not. I guess it probably doesn't matter if they get stuff. And I don't think that is there in survival. And you can go up here. This one is a little bit wider because it's because it's on the end. So you'll notice if I go outside, it's technically supposed to end here. That's how wide the rooms are. But because it's right on the end, I can make that what's the word? I don't know, sacrifice the space or something, because you don't really notice it when you're in here. But it's obviously an end ship. It's kind of cool, interesting to look at. And if you press it again, they don't pop up again. It's a cool thing. So yeah, if you are interested in, I mean, obviously keep your priorities straight, and I don't want to ask you to do more than what you can handle, but I definitely appreciate all the help you guys are giving me. But if you want to design a room or two, I would definitely love it. Over here in the purple, the community hallway, I might just do all rooms from different custom maps. It's basically all about the community members. A lot of map makers and MC Edit and mods and things like that. There's 10 questions down each hallway, and then at the end we're gonna do a cool little animation that should be interesting if it works. Hopefully it works. We're gonna have to use some new commands to do it, but I'm pretty excited about this one. This one it took a long time for me. Ooh, key's stuck. It took a long time for me to get done with the command conversions for the other branches. So it's nice to be into something new. But I'm not the greatest builder, obviously. But I think these aren't too bad. QWERTY and I are gonna hammer this one off. I think QWERTY's, hopefully you're thinking of punishments. Obviously if you have any ideas for punishments, that'd be cool too. If you wanna come up with any of them. I don't want to show you guys all the questions because I'd rather you don't know the answers till I can get you guys to test it, and we can just kind of see how well you do if the questions are too hard or something. I think they're a lot easier this time, but there's some tricky technical questions coming up. So this is the trivia branch. I don't like how they can see that. I might change that to something different, although I really do like the skylight. If you cover it with just sea lanterns, then it's not quite as bright. But yeah, so anyway, if you guys want to add any little rooms like this, they are, if you could do them 13 by 13 by, it doesn't really matter the height, but 13 would be great. And these little areas should be visually, so you can see them. Yeah, right? So you can easily pretty much see everything in the open. I might even do something with that. I might open that again. Okay, anyways, guys, thank you so much, and we'll talk in the Discord group.